Confusion should one-shot this thing. Please don't low roll. I'm gonna scream if you low roll. You absolute freaking mongoloid! I'm just hoping that this freaking struggle bug will actually do the job. I freaking hope you do. Bro, there's no way. And then Confusion should be able to take this thing out. Pretty sure it's... Dotla, you never fail to disappoint me. That's incredible how you managed to get 3 different Pokemon that you had the chance of potentially one-shotting at that range, and you fumbled on all 3 of them. Is actually shocking to me. Right, okay, cool. Let's go for Aerial Ace. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Fantastic. You only took 1 blow out of all of it. Staravia, you're absolutely goated. See, Dotla, that's the way it's supposed to be. Yep, there's the Intimidate, and then we swap into you. Tank the Fake Out our back. Just to get you chipped down a little bit extra. There's the Flinch. Vacuum Wave. Oh, beautiful. Look how much damage that did. Right, the Sand Attack as well. Doesn't really matter. And Apom is down. Next up is Luxio, as we've predicted. At 38 HP, we should be able to hold. At 38, we should be able to hold on a Spark, which is fine. And we can go for a double mod shot. If it goes for Howl, that's its fault. That's your fault. So now Mud Shot drops your speed by 1, which makes us now faster than you. You've got no priority, which means we could just literally go for it again. If you go for something crazy, though, we're in a very bad situation. If you go for Spark, we still live, unless you crit and then we die. But we should get this. I have faith in Krogon. Never mind, that faith is gone. Never mind, that faith is gone. But Vacuum Wave to take it. I don't need anybody else here for that. So what we can do, can bring in Dotla. Yep, Dotla should be fine. Go for Poison Tail, which is fine. The only thing that's really going to be bothersome is if we get bumped into a poison. Right, cool, fantastic. Confusion. Just keep whacking with Confusion. Dotla, please. Don't do this to me, please. Dotla, come on, man. I just need you to hit 1 freaking Confusion. That's all I need you to do. This Pokemon is actually really crazy getting on my nerves. Dotla is insanely getting on my nerves. Ugh, Dotla. You're actually insanely getting on my nerves. I can't stand Dotla, honestly. Right, okay, cool. So there's Confusion. Yep, Rock Tomb, that's fine. Oh, and we got the Confusion as well. Right, that's okay. Honestly, that's fine. Right, yep, next up is Need Arena, because we've seen... doesn't do anything. There's the Fake Out. Did it try and go for... No, wait. What did it try and go for? Toxic. Oh, it tried to go for Toxic, which didn't work, obviously. Go for Mud Shot. Gonna go for Shockwave, which is gonna do us 30, but I don't think it crits. I'm not entirely sure it crits. No, it's fine. There we go. There's the Mud Shot. There's no priority moves on it. And then we outspeed it and we take this thing out. Right, cool, fantastic. Cool, great. There's you done. And then finally is going to be the Flat Feet, in which case we've got Mud Shot again. Because we got speed it anyway, super effective damage. I think this takes us to about 50%, almost 50, which is fine. Low speed roll. Yep, that's why we took the berry. And then Vacuum Wave. Krogunk all on his ones. Krogunk all on his ones managed to do the job nicely. Right, let's heal up everybody first. I'm pretty sure there's something I can get back there at the thing. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you're cool enough to... Oh, right, okay. I'm not cool enough. This girl thinks I'm not cool enough to pass her spot. That's fine. Didn't want your crummy spot anyway. What about that? Huh? What about that? And get ourselves a very cool... Void! No, too far, Chief. That's way too far. Way too far. Holy crap. You gotta control that speed, dude. Right, okay, cool. Horsey, which is fine. I guess Horsey is alright. Seadra will help us for, like, the main part. Seadra will help us for, like, a little bit, to be fair. Seadra will help us for a fair bit. Let's see. What are we gonna nickname them? Let's go with... What's another food chain we can do? What is another food chain we can do, actually? Oh, Pizza. I'm surprised we haven't done the pizza stuff yet. Pizza Hut. There we go. I hope Pizza Hut's not one of them. I need to check as well. I need to double check. I need to double check on these food places if they've done anything crazy. Right, okay, cool. So, Horsey with a calm nature, which actually isn't the worst. I can actually accept that. Could be worse. Could definitely be better. But that's fine. Yeah, Trainer Garb is not the case right now. We're going to do that after. And right now we're going to fight the Grunts, because I don't really think we need Electric type for right now. Let me just quickly go through all this and get the box open. Right, so first up is the Murkrow. Smackdown will almost kill, but then we have Aqua Jet as well to take the kill after, which honestly I might just do. Damn, even Aqua Jet, like 2 hits like that. That's crazy, dude. Tatoga's a freaking beast. So I'm guessing Tatoga obviously starts up front first, because that Smackdown Aqua Jet combination is just freaking deadly. The best move it can get away with is Nightshade, which only does equivalent to my level, which is only 17, which I am not fussed about whatsoever. Then afterwards, I'm assuming there's going to be a Tatoga of their own, because it's got like Brine and stuff. It's got Brine, which obviously hits hard, and Water Pulse, which also hits hard, but Tatoga is faster, so I believe it's going to be their Tatoga next. I can then swap into, I'm assuming, Grottle. Grottle will tank the hits beautifully. Absorb it all back. Rindo Berry will get taken up. It will go for Ancient Power. If it goes for Ancient Power, I'm in a lot of trouble though. If it does go for Ancient Power, I'm in like a really, really bad way. What about Scrub? Would Scrub do anything for it? Kind of, also. Scrub, kind of, as well. What about Tutel? Tutel, probably worse. So, I guess Grottle's probably the best idea, right? Because an Ancient Power, yeah, sure, is going to suck, but we outspeed it. And it's probably going to go for Aqua Jet because it sees a kill. It's never going to go for Ancient Power. It's going to see Aqua Jet as a kill. So we bring in Grottle, take the Brine, go for Absorb, snatch up the Absorb, and then, unless it gets an Omni Boost, which is going to be a lot more troublesome, but then again, we do take off the Rindo Berry, and I still think that even with a Special Defense boost and the Rindo Berry gone after that, yeah, we still one-shot the heck out of this thing. And we Speed Tie as well. So yeah, so it doesn't even matter, to be quite honest with you. It really won't. And the Ancient Power Brine combination won't kill us. Even if it does get us to half, we still got the Oran Berry proc anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then finally will be Skrelp, in which case I want to bring in Dottler for it, but that Water Pulse is going to really be troublesome. That Water Pulse is really going to suck. I could bring in Krogunk, but Krogunk actually won't help me. Krogunk actually helps me less. Krogunk, weirdly enough, helps me less. Staravia doesn't tank it at all. Tutel kind of tanks it, but there's nothing really I can dish out afterwards. What about Bite? Would Bite be any good? 3 shot. Oh no. Oh, guarantee 2. That's because the proc isn't right. That's because the things aren't right. 4-hit KO. Yeah, that's not really going to be helpful. It's not really going to be helpful. Who does like the most damage to this thing? I'm not putting in... I am not putting in a friggin' Finian for this fight. Are you stupid? Right, we do have our own Skrelp, but the only problem is a lot. A lot is the problem. We do have Litleo, but Litleo's gonna die. I guess the best option is to just put in Dottler and just tank the double Water Pulses. That's just the best option I have. I could put a Berry on him and just kind of hope for the best there. I could also put a Berry. I could also put a Peachy Berry onto. I could also put a Peachy Berry onto Turtoga as well, just to save me a little bit here, because that would probably save me. And then next fight is going to be the Marini, which we have no choice but to start with Turtoga again. Turtoga has, if I'm checking this correctly, Turtoga has other Mudslap and Bite. Oh, Mudslap could actually be quite useful here. Mudslap could also actually be quite useful. Never mind. Ignore that. What about against the Skrelp? No, never mind. Ignore that. We do get the accuracy drop, which is fine, but not exactly something I want to really use. Yeah, not exactly something I really want to use. And it's faster than us anyway, so it's not exactly going to waste any time going for a Baneful Bunker. So it's probably just going to go for a Toxic, right? I'm assuming it's just going to go for a Toxic. Yeah, I'm assuming it's just going to go for a Toxic. Which is fine. Which is okay. We bring in... We could do one Smackdown, tank the Peachy Berry, and then we could potentially swap into Krogunk. Because Krogunk, yeah, will actually give us some leeway. We won't be fast in it, unfortunately, but it will probably go for Soak, in which case we could bring in Skrelp, and we could just keep bouncing back and forth, to be quite honest with you. We could honestly just keep bouncing back and forth between the two two Poison Pokemon, which would actually be really good. So if we swap between those two, that'd be fine. And then fine, for the Frillish... So if we deal with Marini, we get one shot on it from the Smackdown. It will go for Toxic, we heal. Yeah, it'll go for Toxic, we heal. I can go for Aqua Jet as well after that. It can potentially go for Baneful Bunker, but then we'll work on that when we work on that. Because I want to get like more damage on it as much as possible. Then when it poisons us, then we can change out. Because it will go for Venoshock. In which case we can bring in Krogunk, we can do Fake Out, and then Mud Shot to take it out potentially. Because it would go for Soak, but that's fine. After that would probably be the Whirlipede straight away. In which case we can bring in Staravia to lower the attack down. Yeah, so if we bring in Staravia, lower down the attack, and then it will probably go for... What would it go for you? Oh, Poison Tail. Oh no, but then say if we go into a water type, what would that do anyway? What would that do for us? I guess the same thing, right? Because Soak turns us into a water type. We'll probably go for Poison Tail again anyway. So with the -1, we tank it pretty well. We go for Aerial Ace. Rocky Helmet will hit. And it will potentially go for a rollout. But by that point, our Berry will proc. We'll do Aerial Ace again. Because I think without the 1 speed boost... Yeah, we still outspeed. We get our chance. Oh no, but then if we swap into Staravia, it already gets the 1 speed boost, so we only get 1 shot. And then it goes for rollout, and then it goes for rollout again, which means we need someone else to take the blow, which is most likely going to be Grottle. And then Grottle can just go for bite and take this thing out that way. Rollout will most likely kill you. I could roll out into you as well, and Water Gun could take the fall for that as well. Okay, cool. And then finally is Frillish, in which case we swap into Grottle, double Razor Leaf on this thing, because it will never catch up, and we win. Right, okay, cool. Fantastic. So that seems to be the team then. Yeah, cool. I think we're okay. So Smackdown on the... Yep, so Smackdown on you. Nightshade will be the one to go for. It will always take away 17 HP, which is fine. I can accept that. It's fine. There's the Smackdown on you. There we go. Beautiful. And then Aqua Jet should take the last bit of this kill. Go on, Turtoga. You absolute beast. You absolute beast. Right, and then it's probably going to bring in Turtoga of their own. Because Turtoga's faster. Their Turtoga's faster. Oh, no, Scrub. Okay, never mind. Verdus. Which means... Yep, so there's Scrub against Turtoga at 31. Which means Scrub is most likely going to go for Water Pulse. In which case we can bring in... Who took the Water Pulse again? Oh, yes, right. It was Dotla. Dotla was the one that came in for that. Right, yep, there we go. That's exactly why we did it. There's Water Pulse, which is fine. I could have even gone for Light Screen, but that's fine. Don't need it. We're holding this beautifully. There we go. Did I put Dotla's level up high enough? I did. Oh, okay. Right, there's the Water Pulse, and then there we go. But that is exactly why I wanted to keep the poisoning. That's exactly why I wanted to keep poisoning. Right, so Dotla on 24 against the Turtoga. Turtoga is most likely going to go for Ancient Power, isn't it? It's most likely going to go for Ancient Power. I just need him to not Omni Boost, because if he Omni Boosts, we're in a lot of trouble. It's going to be a problem if he does Omni Boost, to be quite honest with you. But I don't think too much of a problem where it's going to be that bad. So Grotto can just come in. Right, there we go. Hit the Absorb. Yep. As we've seen, he takes a bunch of it, but I think we patch up after this. Right, there we go. Yum, 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 yum. Right, okay, cool. Almost at full HP. Ancient Power. Oh, no, it goes for Mud Shot to make us slower, which is fine. Still don't really care. Still don't really care, because he can throw whatever shot he has at us. He basically gives us, like, everything back after this one Absorb. It's Ancient Power. Sure, that's fine. Even if you Omni Boost, we still take everything. Yep, does not matter. Grotto's back to full. Very intact and everything. Almost full. Right, okay, cool. Awesome, sweet. So first grunt is down. Right, first grunt is down. We don't really have much of a choice until we have to fight the other one. Right, so next up is, yep, Marini. So we are at 31, right? 31 against a Marini, who is always going to go for Venoshock because it sees us faster. It would also most likely go for a Toxic. Did I put the Berry on you as well? I did put Berry on you as well, didn't I? To save us a freebie. Yeah, I did put a Berry on you just to save us a freebie. Which means I can get away with basically any shot that I want, which in this case should be Smackdown to do the most damage. Yep, Smackdown to do the most damage. Yep, there's Toxic, as we've read. So if it's faster, it will always try and go for a toxic, which is fine. Exactly why we took the berry. Exactly why we ate the berry. Right, there's the smackdown. Let it smack down on him! Right, Black Sludge, which is fine. Which means now it's most likely going to go for either Venoshock again or Toxic again. In which case we could bring in our own Krogunk. Yep, bring in our own Krogunk. Fake out. Okay. One shot. Soak. Yep, there's the soak. Which is fine. And then we just keep swapping back and forth. That's literally all we do. We just swap back and forth. Swap back and forth between Skrelp and Krogunk, and we'll be fine. So that means, yep, because of that now, it's going to go for either Venoshock again or Toxic. Yep, there we go. And we do have Hidden Power Ghost now, which is great. So for Skrelp, we have Hidden Power Ghost. Does that do a lot more? It does a little bit more. Do we outspeed this thing now? We do, right? Because we've got the -1 on it. No, we don't even outspeed it. Wow, Jesus. Which means it's probably going to go for Soak as well, which means we could just get away with doing... I guess Hidden Power Ghost would probably be the most beneficial. Go for Hidden Power Ghost. Goes for Soak, turns into a pure water type, which is fine. That's fine. And then it's going to go for it again. So it's literally why we keep swapping back and forth. Go for the Fake Out. Fake Out hit. And then Mudshot again. Marini's down. Cool, fantastic. There's the Whirlipede, as we expected. So now Whirlipede, us being at 35, Whirlipede will most likely go for, and we're still a poison type as well. So the most typing it's going to go for is either Poison Tail or for Venoshock. If I slow it down, it's just going to be a snail's pace of stuff. So there's not potentially any point. See, I'm in two ways here. I'm in really two ways here. How much damage does Aerial Ace do? If I can get away with doing, what, 2 mud shots? It'll be 2 mud shots, wouldn't it? It'll be too much. If I can get away with doing 2 mud shots, I should be able to one-shot this thing. I should be able to keep it at the same speed, do 1 Aerial Ace with Staravia. It will get the speed boost, be faster than Staravia, but then I'll have a quick attack to get rid of it. So that should be the case. Okay, cool. We'll keep that. Oh, never mind. Unless it goes for rollout like immediately, which is also fine, I guess. It's not really a problem on my part, to be honest. If I keep the speed like even, if I make sure the speed is just even all the time, this is fine. This will be fine. How much damage will rollout do to Skrelp? It will hurt. It will hurt. Right, but that's okay. I mean, it will hurt. Rollout's a Tortuga as well would probably hurt as well, but it's fine. I don't really need to worry about it too much until we get like too low on Krogunk, because I won't need Krogunk after this bit. After this bit, I won't need Krogunk. Right, I can tank 1 more. Even crit won't take me here. Let's roll out and we miss. Fantastic. Right, there's the Mud Shot. And now I think we're in a good position for Staravia to take the shot. We get the Intimidate off of Staravia as well, which helps us a lot more. Yep, we get the Intimidate from Staravia, which actually helps a ton. Roll out again? It's gonna go for rollout again? Oh, I went for Venoshock. That's fine. I can take that. Right, okay, cool. And then Aerial Ace, because we still outspeed it by a little bit. Oh, beautiful. There we go, Staravia taking the kill. And then finally with the Berry proc, and then next up is Frillish, which is going to go for, if Staravia's at what, 32? 32. Frillish is most likely going to go for a Shockwave or a Water Pulse. Probably Water Pulse, because weirdly enough, Water Pulse somehow does more damage. Oh, Stab, right, that's why. We can then swap into Grottle, do Absorb first, because we outspeed. Do Absorb first, and then Raise Leaf to take the kill. Just to keep us out of crit range. Yeah, just to keep us out of crit range. Yeah, and Curse Body. There we go. Team Uncle Grunt's done. Wow, we actually cleared that a lot faster than... We cleared that really well. No casualties, no Yeah, no casualties, no shenanigans. That actually went pretty well. That was actually thought out pretty well. We did that. We nailed that.